Hello everyone, I have just got back from a trip to Forbidden Planet to pick up some of the titles which I am currently reading and another title which I'm actually going to start reading that I've been looking forward to for quite a while. So let's just crack straight on, firstly by saying I have picked up Black Science Volume 2. So if you don't know anything about Black Science, it's written by Rick Remender. So Rick Remender is a comic book writer and artist who's worked on various different titles from Marvel. This series is something which I've really enjoyed. I'll tell you a bit more about the story in a second. The art is by Matteo Scaleria. I apologise if I've pronounced that wrong. He's also done some work on other Marvel titles such as Deadpool and other things of that ilk. You get a really penciled kind of style, but not in a way that makes it, let's say, not as detailed as others that I've seen, which I haven't really got on with. Yeah, I'm a massive fan of this, so I've been really enjoying it so far. Basically, the story is of an anarchist scientist, Grant McKay. He comes up with the idea to have what's called a pillar. So a pillar is a device that can basically transfer you through to different universes and different kind of dimensions. Basically, him and his family go through with some other scientists, accidentally go through and get stuck with it looping on a set time loop through to different universes. Now, there's a huge amount of differences between each universe. Really cool characters and really cool ideas for random alien life forms and things like that. So that is something I've really enjoyed. And I also did pick up Volume 12, which I picked up in anticipation of buying this. So I'll get cracking on with these and I'll give you a kind of a review on these at a later date. I also picked up the Manhattan Projects. Okay, so the Manhattan Projects was written by Jonathan Hickman. He's the writer. He's worked on previous Marvel titles. Another comic that he did was East of West, which I have read Volume 1 of. Wasn't a huge fan. It's kind of like a sci-fi western. This is about the alternative history of World War II to do with the Manhattan Projects. And the Manhattan Projects is kind of a front for scientists who have more esoteric science fiction ideas, essentially, and what becomes of those. So that's pretty much all I know. The reason why I did pick this up is because I've been reading another comic called Nowhere Men. There's only one volume that's come out, so I think it's around 5 or 6 comics. The artist or the writer, one of the two, I think one of them had some problems in his personal life, so they haven't actually brought out any more of that. But it's the same kind of idea. In Nowhere Men, it's kind of set in the 1970s, where they have some brilliant, wonderful, creative minds in the scientific area. And what they actually do is come up with all these amazing revolutionary ideas, form a big old company, and then they kind of fall out and it goes from there into some very sci-fi elements. So that's really cool, and this is what really reminded me of it, so I thought I'd pick this up and give it a go. This originally came out in 2012 and it was quite acclaimed when it came out, so I really thought I'd give this a go. So yeah, that's that one. Now, last but not least, I have picked up 3 more books of Knights of Sidonia, the manga. Now, first book I read of Knights of Sidonia, I wasn't hugely keen on, but by the end of it, it did kind of hook me, so I've kind of stuck with it, and I have really enjoyed these so far. So the manga is by Tetsumo Nihei, so apologies again if I pronounced that wrong. It's set around 1,000 years after the Earth is destroyed by shape-shifting alien monsters that kind of traverse the galaxy and the universe. They basically destroyed Earth, and that's when humanity escaped in the Sidonia. So it was a ship that's made of the remnants of Earth. And basically these Gorna is what they're called, these aliens, they basically track humanity across the galaxy, for all we know, trying to kill them. That's all we've kind of gauged so far, but there is a kind of element of, are they trying to maybe communicate? So yeah, I've picked up these 3, really enjoying them at the moment. I'm kind of halfway through number 4, so again, I'll let you know what I think of that when it does come to it. But yeah, that's just an update on what I've bought so far. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll be bringing you some more videos soon. Thanks again, guys.